Do you surround yourself with someone who craves admiration all the time? Even if they mistreat others, they feel entitled and accept nothing less than perfect treatment. Despite having no regard for other people's sentiments, they still demand that you always show them respect. You are then interacting with a narcissist. It's crucial when dealing with narcissists since they frequently overstep boundaries and disrespect the feelings of others. You can safeguard your energy, maintain your identity, and promote healthy interactions by setting boundaries. Whether the narcissist is a member of your family, a coworker, or someone you're dating, there are many different ways to set boundaries. You can typically anticipate that the narcissist will resist you and try to cross your boundaries. Use the advice provided here to establish boundaries with a narcissist. Decide what you will tolerate and what you won't. A key component of setting healthy boundaries is knowing when to say no, and doing so. Ask yourself what you are willing to accept from others and what you are not. For example, you may be okay with good-natured banter, but not sarcasm. You may be fine with passionate expressions of opinions, but not name-calling or bullying. One way of drawing the line is to say, if you continue to call me names, I will end our conversation until you are willing to treat me with respect. You don't need to explain further. If a narcissist's aggressive behavior continues, leave or hang up. Refuse to engage in further interaction, no matter what they do or say. Don't explain or defend your choices and decisions. There's no need to defend your choices or the boundaries of what you're willing to put up with. The narcissistic person cannot perceive the problem from your point of view. They can only see it from their own. They won't likely realize that their actions have led to issues. Instead, they will just blame the problems on you. They perceive it as a sign of your shame or blunders when you try to justify your decisions to them. Learn when you should say no. Narcissists typically ask for things that are best for them rather than considering what is best for the other person. So it's crucial to learn how to say no to them. It can be particularly challenging if your parent is narcissistic. For instance, when they come to see you, they can flout your house rules. Reminding them of your expectations for their behavior while they are in your house and requesting their departure if they refuse to change can all be part of maintaining your boundaries. You can think about keeping your distance from them temporarily or even ending the relationship completely if their disregard for your boundaries is extreme. Dealing with a narcissistic boss also presents unique difficulties. You might choose to decline the extra work burden. Avoid allowing yourself to be manipulated. You should be aware that one of a narcissist's strengths is manipulating other people when establishing boundaries with them. A narcissist will go to any lengths to take advantage of others for their own gain. They are at fault, but they will make you feel guilty to make you believe you are. Suppose you and the narcissist agree on something, but the narcissist breaks their part of the bargain. When this occurs, politely remind them of what they earlier said and maintain your position. When you require privacy, request it. Everybody needs space to live. It's a crucial component of self-care. It's acceptable for you to request some personal space if you're feeling pressured or cramped. For the benefit of your mental health, make the time to do something for yourself that makes you feel good. Never discuss private issues with a narcissist. Telling a narcissist your personal information is one way to give them complete control over you. You don't want egotistical people to learn about your character, passions, interests, hobbies, and strengths and weaknesses. A narcissist will frequently evaluate you to decide how to best manipulate or advantage you. When you reveal details about yourself to someone, you give them the opportunity to use those details against you. Don't make their comments personal. Narcissists frequently judge, condemn, and place the blame on the other person to divert attention away from themselves. While they frequently do it on purpose, sometimes it's unintentional, and they even fail to recognize their own fears. They are accustomed to criticizing others rather than themselves. It's critical to practice self-compassion and to refrain from considering their critiques of you as factual input. One approach to preventing the narcissist's remarks from undermining your self-esteem is to maintain social support and receive feedback from others. Bring your focus back to yourself. If the narcissist's actions have caused you to feel wounded or frustrated, diverting the attention back to yourself could be useful. Even though it's true, let go of your ideas about how self-centered or haughty others are and focus instead on what you need to be peaceful and pleased. Any self-calming practice, including deep breathing, muscle tension/relaxation exercises, or mindfulness meditation, can be helpful in this situation. Don't join them in putting down others. Please don't succumb to the temptation of joining them when this happens, because if you do, you give them the freedom to say the same about you, which also means you accept them. Narcissists frequently backbite or denigrate others in your presence to make themselves feel good and superior. Create an exit strategy. Setting boundaries with a narcissist requires having a plan for getting out of the situation. People who are close to narcissists may be a danger since some of them are prone to narcissistic rage. This can involve extreme irrationality, violent outbursts, and a lack of self-control. A financial budget, a place to be safe from the narcissist, and a network of encouraging friends or family are frequently included in a safety plan for handling this kind of reaction. What can you expect when setting boundaries with a narcissist? Giving someone with narcissistic personality disorder strict boundaries may cause them to cycle through their behavior. You should expect them to play the victim, argue with you, blame or claim that something is your fault, accuse you of being overly emotional, reduce your emotions, become enraged. A narcissist will likely exert pressure on you to comply with their wishes because they are accustomed to getting their way. There will be greater pushback when you first start setting boundaries with them. They'll eventually come to understand that you won't be so readily frightened into doing what they want. The basic line is that your boundaries must be established, and this is something you must remember. You're taking care of yourself, so you need boundaries that safeguard you and provide you a sense of security and comfort in your relationship.